We are just about 3 weeks away from Christmas, so it is time for you to get serious about choosing that tree. And joining us this morning from his Christmas tree farm in West Greenwich, Rhode Island, is the legendary Big John Leyden. Good morning, Big John. I'm excited because this year I get to talk to you, and you are a legend right here on the early show.
Welcome, Erica. Welcome, CBS. And welcome to Big John Leyden's Christmas Tree Farm, where we do grow 100,000 trees, 14 species, and our motto is real trees for real people.
And we like it. So I have to, in the interest of full disclosure here, I am a real tree kind of girl. I feel like you got to smell it.
Erica.
You need to clean up the needles. It's all part of the season. So Big John.
Go ahead.
Big John, what's the difference though? So if we are looking, obviously you're a real tree kind of guy too. But for a lot of people who might be making that decision this year, do I stick with a real tree? Do I go for a fake tree? What's your case for the real one?
Erica, if we look at this way, that fake tree probably was manufactured in a foreign country. The real tree probably came from America, America's farmers. Yeah, get that real tree.
A lot of people, though, do have a genuine concern about the fact that they're cutting down a tree. And once they cut down that tree, it's up for maybe 3 to 4 weeks at the most, and then they toss it out. So what about the environmental impact of a real tree?
One of the Christmas trees is a great environmental factor. See this little seedling here? It's 3 years old. Not very big, but in 10 years, it'll be about 10 feet tall, 8 to 10 feet tall. We know that 1 acre of Christmas trees will supply enough oxygen for 16 people. Pretty good for the environment. And later on in the program, I'll talk about biodegradable.
Which is great. And you plant, if I'm correct, 3 trees for every one that you cut down, right?
Yes, to make sure that we have enough trees in 10 years when we start harvesting again. Exactly.
Okay, so you've sold the people at home now. They're going with you. They're getting their real tree. They get there. They're ready to buy it. What do you look for? What makes a good, healthy Christmas tree?
If you're coming from to a farm like this, you know the trees are going to be fresh because they're still in the ground and we've cut them right in front of you. But if you go to a retail lot, one of the first things you do is just pull your hand like that, look at it. You see any needles? No, this is a fresh tree. But if you do see needles, get out of there. The other thing is watch how I'm going to bend this branch. I can bend that branch, very flexible. There's plenty of water in that twig. If it snaps, you got a bad tree. And the other thing is turn the tree upside down, take your hand, very sticky because of the sap. The sap is running, a fresh tree.
Okay, so those are our three things to look for. And you have 3 of the most popular varieties of trees with you, I believe, starting off with the blue spruce.
Yes, we have, basically it's spruce, pine, and fir. This is a beautiful Colorado blue spruce, very strong needle, branches. It will take heavy ornaments. And it just lights up beautifully. We have a white pine, my grandson Dylan. This is a white pine, very delicate, airy. Don't over-decorate it. Put lights on it, clear lights on it, fantastic. Thanks, Dylan.
Good work, Dylan.
If we look over here, we see that this tree has been,
Is that another one? Was that the Fraser Fir?
Oh, the Fraser Fir, the fabulous Fraser Fir, of course. This fits the perfect build for the tree because it has dark green needles on the top, silver lining on the bottom. It's just a great tree, very fragrant. Then when you take this tree, we bale every tree here at our farm, and we put them on a car. Make sure that when we go through, it's not going to dry the tree out. When you get home, if this tree has been cut for 24 hours, make a fresh cut on it, like that, so the water will be able to take it up. Okay?
And does it matter what type, once you do get it home, does it matter what type of stand you put it in?
Of course it matters because, you know, that tree, the first 24 hours is going to take up maybe 2, maybe even 3 quarts of water. So, yes, we got to put it in there.
So you want to be able to have plenty of water for it. Do you add anything to that water like some people do sometimes with their flowers?
No, just water.
Okay.
A lot of folks say they have to put in aspirin and the tree doesn't get a headache, Coca-Cola. No, you need just water, water, water. That's all we need.
And lastly, go ahead.
And you know, when we're finished, this is a tree bag. You can use it as a skirt to put your presents under in the Christmas time. And then when you're ready for it, just bring the bag up like this carry it out of the house. There's no needle drop at all. So it's a completely different thing. And one of the things now we're going to make sure that we're going to recycle this tree. Check with your local newspapers. They're going to tell you when they'll pick them up at curbside. They'll pick them up, they'll chip them up, they'll bring them around and use the chips for the municipalities.
It'll be great. You know, in Atlanta, they used to always put them in the dog park in Piedmont Park, and it would smell beautiful and fragrant for months on end. Big John, you are truly the man. Thank you.